Hi, my name is Austin Zoot, and welcome to this week's Zoot Perspective web congregation. This week's Torah portion, we see Jacob returning to his brother Esau. A couple weeks ago, we saw Jacob stealing his brother Esau's birthright, and Esau, as we can understand, was not so happy, and Jacob fled. Now, a week, or many years, depending on how we're quantifying time, has passed, and Jacob is finally ready to meet his brother again, and see his brother and make reparations, and make things good once again. Jacob, though, is terrified. He's very worried that his brother has held a grudge. He's very worried that his brother will harm him and his new family. So Jacob decides to split his camp into two separate groups and prevent that if something bad happened, something bad would only happen to half of his family. Now, Jacob, the night before he's supposed to see his brother, sends out his family in two different directions and goes out alone and spends the night alone. This is my very favorite section of the Torah. It is 10 lines of some of the most cryptic and mysterious and meaningful texts that we have. An angel, a being, a person, a stranger, some individual comes to Jacob and they wrestle. And they wrestle until dawn, is what the text says. They wrestle until dawn, and in the morning, this creature, this being says, "I have to go," and Jacob says, "You can't go without blessing me." So the creature says, "I bless you," and changes Jacob's name from Jacob to Israel, which means one who struggles with the divine being, one who struggles with God. This is paramount to the community of Israel, which we are known as Kehilat Yisrael, the people of Israel, the people who struggle with God. What I find most startling and meaningful from this passage is this moment does not come at a point in Jacob's life where things are going well and things are happy and Jacob is content. Jacob struggles with an angel. Jacob struggles with God in a moment where the world is challenging. He's about to face fear. He's about to face confusion. He's about to face the unknown. And God or an angel or this divine being comes and has this experience with Jacob in a moment of crisis. Now that should teach us something. God is easy to relate to when things are going well and we can see blessings around us. It's much harder to feel God's closeness and feel the blessings of God's love around us when things are going wrong. It's easy to have faith when things are good, and it's hard to have faith when things aren't so good. But it's in the moments where fear and trouble sets in that God's power and God's might in our lives can be felt most strongly and can provide us the greatest sense of wholeness. We can feel whole by the parts that God helps us fill. That's what I get out of this week's Torah portion. I know that spirituality is a tough thing to find, and it's often in the moments of struggle and challenge that spirituality can be most important to us. I know that. A lot of people relate to that as well. I'd love to hear how you relate to that. Please leave a comment below. I'd love to start the conversation because the conversation is not one way. I want to hear what you have to say as much as you want to hear what I have to say. So, please contribute below. Also, don't forget to subscribe, and you have a wonderful Shabbat Shalom.